Hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. Last time we killed the giant rat that stole the NOOO Dragon's eye. We put that back. Now we should be completely safe to travel the waters. Now, as I said before, if in your game you are not at a point where you've killed the NOOO Dragon, right here I believe is a fight with the NOOO Dragon. And he is unkillable. He will completely kill you. I don't know if that is entirely true on this version, but at least with the 3D remake, it was exactly like that. So, there's a couple places we can scope out now. We are still limited. If you guys look at the top, so the body of water that I'm in, that top is still blocked off by a tornado. So, we're gonna come on down here, where we learn that this town is a bit fucked. Yeah, so they're a bit scared right now of us, even though we haven't done anything. Let's go see what's going on. I don't remember if there is any items in here. Don't think there is, but if you talk to this kid, gets all scared. No, it doesn't look like there is. And his mom comes and talks to us, and she should tell us somewhat of the situation. I assume those brutes were back to finish what they started. Took my husband captive and headed west into the desert. They bore the crest of King Argus. That sounds familiar. Sid mentioned him for us to get a new airship. For whatever reason, his army is sort of shitting on this place. Okay. Let's go talk to this guy. Mayor of this town, we've been beset by soldiers coming from the western desert since the quake. They seize our food supplies and capture our able-bodied citizens. The town is on its knees and there's nothing we can do to stop them. Phoenix Town. Kenpo G, very good. Okay, let me actually see what the fuck I just got. I think that's new. 3-section staff. That looks like it's for the monk, but keep in mind, just because his attack has gone up does not mean he will actually hit harder. It's really important to know, with a monk, they are much better empty-handed above the level of, I think it's job level like 12 or 13. It's a very niche number that they put on it, but from there on out, he will attack harder with his bare hands. What was the other thing I got? Kenpo G. Very good. That's awesome. Is there a secret passage in here? No, there is not. Okay. Doesn't look like we're missing anything. Alright, so we got the lowdown of what the fuck's going on there. This is going to be an attack. From now on, I'm going to have her use these, because she won't do as much damage. Attack and attack. As you just saw, enemies have kind of toughened up around here. Still shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, if you guys are grinding out your job levels, it really shouldn't make a huge difference. This should be a place where you're able to talk to a bunch of fairies. Change the elder tree into a wandering creature can change his weakness. One who can see through his deception may be able to defeat him. Cool. So, remember quickly, because What they're talking about is we want to technically use the scholar job. And to give credit where it's due, the scholar job is pretty good. Okay, that's the castle. We don't want to go there just yet. So the scholar job is really good for this one simple reason. In the game, as you guys saw at like the beginning of the game, when we use the Antarctic Winds, there are items that let you do like huge magic spells that eventually would just be able to cast normally. So scholars can cast spells normally, but they can also, excuse me, they can also use those items and double its damage. It's really, 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 really broken sometimes. Cool, they can see the future. Wind crystal, that awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so here we're gonna learn something about Dash here. Take this spell and use it to end a tower on to the north. Your destiny awaits there, Dash. Toad. Cool, cool. That's a black magic spell, if I remember correctly. Ooh, it's a white magic? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, but we do need to make sure we rest up. Now this, I was gonna say, there is a secret passage here for sure. Ice Rod, Mage Robe, Fire Rod. Okay, so the Mage Robe, let me give it to her. I believe the extra sword, items. Yeah, I was gonna say the Fire Rod and Ice Rod. Oh. I could be wrong. It sounds like they just, instead of casting Fura and Blizzara, they just boost that spell. So if I have the Fire Rod, if I use Fire Fura or Furaga, it'll be way stronger. This, could be wrong, but I don't actually think there's a ton we can do with this chocobo in the first place. Yeah, no, because there is another place we can go, which we're gonna go there now. It's down here. That's the chocobo place. I'm sorry if this looks like a little, like, I guess, boring, just because I'm putting on auto battle, but I promise, even if I wasn't doing auto battle, those are the actions I would be choosing. Sorry guys, my allergies are absolutely kicking my ass today. I even took 2 things of a leave, and it's just not helping at all for whatever reason. Okay, so yeah, we want to sleep. You want to be in and out of Toad like ASAP. At least when you're minied in this game, you can still cast your spells, and they'll do, if I remember correctly, they just do the normal amount of damage, but you just can't do like physical attacks, and you take more physical damage. Let's see, do you have anything? Okay, so you can equip another one of these though. Cast fire, cast water. Okay, so let me buy another one of these. I think this would be better. Yep. He has a great bow, but he can't equip the next bow because I believe that is for, like, specifically for the hunters or rangers, and I don't actually know if I want to do that. Luckily, at least as far as I'm aware, in this version, it doesn't hurt to find out. Whereas in the 3D version, it definitely does. You have to kind of get through the first couple battles it wants you to. Oh, headband, awesome. I am really low on gil. And those 2 would be amazing. Here, he has blind. What can we get rid of? Great bow. We can get rid of this and both of these. That's the one that we have. We want to... If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay. So I have one of those. Let's get one of those. Let's get this. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. At least not yet. So my usual makeup looks something like this towards endgame. Again, this is not a blind playthrough. So Monk might stay. Monk is actually really good. I think people really underestimate how good this job really is, especially late game. White Mage will become probably Sage. The issue with Sage is it takes okay, so the 5 guard and then kill the mob thing that I like doing, this is only true for the lower tier kind of jobs. Once you get to the end of the game, you'll get Ninja, Devout, not Devout, Sage. I think there's a couple other ones. Those will take roughly 8 battles, or 8 defend and then attack to level up just one time. Which in this game doesn't seem like that big of a deal, because in the 3D version, every single time, like, you do something, it has to, like, turn the screen, have an animation, and it feels much longer than it has in this game. So I could very well just make her Devout or a Sage, but typically I'll go with Devout. My White Mages I usually literally just use for White Mage, and whereas a Sage can cast all 3. It can use summon spells, it can use high level black magic, and it can use high level white magic as well. My Warrior will end up being... I'm not sure in this game. So I know they changed some stuff around, and like your tanky character is like very, very flexible. Whereas like with your spellcasters or your damage dealers, sometimes I will make Kazu into a ninja or the monk into a ninja. My black mage has always turned into a summoner. Depending on how decent Bard is, that might change. I have heard Bard has been changed for the better. And if it essentially just gives like the party decent buffs and does decent damage with a bow, I wouldn't be opposed to just using that instead of black magic, because black magic very quickly, especially from my black mage, ends up just using items. I almost never end up casting spells. As you see, like, I mean, he right now doesn't cast spells, Kaylee right now doesn't cast spells, there's nothing going on there. Okay, so they're all set here. Optimal flame mail, awesome. I think we want to look at the spells, although I don't remember them having anything. Detailed map. Okay. Those will be decent. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. That's like actually bugging me. Was Toad always a white mage spell? I don't remember that. I remember Toad. I remember Mini being a white mage spell, but I don't remember Toad being a white mage spell. I could have sworn that was a black mage one. Because that's just taking up an extra slot right now. Yep. Okay. Very nice. Everyone's leveling up. Because of all the grinding we did, everyone has a decent amount of MP charges, so I can sort of expend my cure casts. Which, if anybody's wondering, I do believe you get a rod that does cast cure. You can use it on everyone. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm like really stuffy right now, guys. My allergies are like really kicking my ass. Okay, here we go. So that whole thing that happened down south, we actually won't be dealing with for a little bit. We need to get through this dungeon first. I believe we need to get through a couple dungeons first. Yep. Cool. So, Toad, everyone. Immediately want to get off of that. Fortunately, that does waste that. Luckily, doesn't really matter. Arrow is very okay. Very okay. Unless they're weak to wind, you probably won't see me using it. This place looks familiar. It's cool. I don't think there's any like hidden paths or anything here. It's actually a pretty straightforward dungeon. Maiden's Kiss. Which is good, because I think there is an enemy here that'll turn you into a toad. I'm not sure if it's with their basic attack or with the spell. awesome. Let's see, I think I stocked up on necromorphs. He's an ancient. I'm actually really happy with the Black Mage's damage right now. I believe that is a sword. Tier thing. Maybe I'm wrong about that. No, that is a sword. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's supposed to be able to use that, but... What the? Oh, I see. That's weird. I don't think he tells you that in the 3D version. If I remember correctly, you literally just have to look on the wall. Cool. All these levels are definitely paying off. Nothing crazy. Nothing you shouldn't be able to handle right here. If you did not level up, or bare minimum, if you decided not to go crazy on like job levels, make sure your gear is up to date, because the level 2 spells that they're using is like, those are no joke. Those can really do some damage. I mean, like, they already do like roughly 80 damage to Kazu. That's not good. I will say, I would warn you guys about the upcoming boss, but if you're playing this version, since they don't seem to attack twice in one turn, I don't know if she's going to be that big of a deal. Okay, that's got to be something you can equip. Yep. That sucks that we bought that. Zeus's Wrath. You might want to actually hold on to those if you're going to use a Scholar, because you won't get the Scholar job for a little bit, and I promise those items are really good. There are certain enemies that drop them in the overworld. Let's go ahead and heal up. This is a boss. I was gonna say, like, she is kind of strong, but in this version, if she doesn't attack twice, I'm still not sure if they do or not. I haven't really noticed. Let's see. Attack. Let's do... Let's go ahead and just do arrow. This. And let's get a big one out the way. Lazara. Okay, so they do not attack twice. That's interesting. Let's just do a fire staff. And she is kind of getting her ship pushed in, if I'm being honest. Yeah, wow. They really dumbed down the difficulty here. Might not seem like it, but them doing 2 turns in a row like that in the 3D remake, that makes a huge difference. Because they can be a dick. And they can cast 2 things of like spells and hit everybody for like, even if she did like 60 damage, that's no longer just 60 damage that you have to really worry about. Oh, they put the game over theme for him? Did they do that in the other remake? I don't remember that. That's kind of funny. Awesome. So now we're out here. Yeah, they are leveling up kind of fast too. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And I'm going to get the first part of this dungeon done. Lally ho, lally ho. Okay, so these are dwarves. Talk to this guy. Horrible vision. Guts go took one of our horns of ice. He ran off to the subterranean lake, but dwarves don't float. Hard to get our treasures back. Alright. Okay, not a whole lot new here. Pretty small upgrade. Let's see what's in here. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that on him, actually. I'm gonna see what that does. Or if that makes like a huge difference for him. Let's go ahead and rest up. Now, wait, I'm just dumb. Okay, it's not. For some reason, my brain was thinking Final Fantasy 1, and I was like, one of these, there should be an extra room for the Excalibur. But that is not the case. Okay, so here's where they want us to go. And again, we need to become frogs. Get right out of that. Not really attacking too much harder than the mobs we've already seen. See, he looks like he's already attacking way lower than he would be if I just had his fists. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna auto-equip that. I think his attack goes up because of the stats on the weapon, but his strength is, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about that. We'll see. So it looked like everybody was doing less damage overall. Gold needle, very nice. Another ambush, really. I want to see the chimeras again. There they are. Or the manticore. Way more damage. Not even close. Zeus's Wrath. Oh, there's Zeus's Wrath. I gotta be careful about her health. Yeah, let me play this kind of safe here. So they're taking quite a chunk of damage. Alright, that's our boy. Man, we are getting stupidly unlucky with these ambushes. I mean, the whole game we've maybe had, what, 1 or 2 bad breath. What? Wow, that's really, really shitty. Okay, let's get that off of him and see. Echo herbs, antidote, eye drops. Wow, right before the boss too. That's, I feel like that might be. I don't think they do set tiles, but that's really shitty. Alright. This guy's actually really not that bad, even in the 3D remake, so I really wouldn't worry. Just go all out. Just kidding. I just lied to you. Wow, he does a lot of damage. Okay, let me go ahead and just cure you. Are you serious? Okay. It's like, Kaylee, you get your turn every single time before anybody else. With this one time. She doesn't have life yet. This is always a really risky move. Attack here and high potion. Okay, let's attack, and I think it's gnomish bread I can use. No, gnomish bread is the map. Mallet. Yeah, because with him I can still, I believe I can still cast spells. Wow. Okay, this guy is no joke. What the fuck? Which is funny, because I don't remember him being an issue, like, at all in the 3D remake. Awesome. Whew, that was no joke. Even with like really well equipped gear and everything and high levels, he was really kicking our ass. Okay. I don't really have a solution for you, so you're just gonna keep souls. That's interesting. So in the 3D version, that is just a shadow, but as you can see, we're being followed. Not good. But we're going to attack, 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 and he's going to use the fire staff. Or I guess not, just kidding. That's weird. Alright, I guess just attack. I'm tempted to teleport out of here, but I also know that there is another dungeon coming up, and that one is actually that boss is really hard. He's notoriously difficult. So what this game likes to do is they like to throw random difficulty spikes at you. Some of the times they're arbitrary. Like with this upcoming boss in the next dungeon, I'd say it's pretty fair. Like you need to grind, but it's not like there's another boss called the Garuda, and that boss is just kicking your ass all the time. Maybe actually not in this version, because same reason. The issue with him in the 3D version is he does 2 turns, and he has an attack called Lightning, which does most of your health. So he is very well capable of killing you outright in 1 turn. But because he only attacks once in this version, he might not be that much of an issue. That attack should still kick our ass though. If he still has that lightning attack, it's nothing you want to shy away from. Back. Let's go ahead and rest up. Oops. And I'm gonna go ahead and rest up again. 80 gil for 1 spell, but I promise well, it's not really worth it. Yeah, you pretty much only use Mini and Toad in these situations. It's our horn, you're the best. Obviously not good. But he stole that. I don't actually know if we can come down here to get this treasure yet. No, it doesn't look like it. That's nice to know. I didn't know that. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get out of here. Oh. And right over here. Where is this? Chocobo woods here. Let's go ahead and save. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you.